Welcome to the Golden Bear Sports Network for the sectional final volleyball game. I am Samantha Molina, and I'm riding solo today as Chris Malinga is back in Bryan covering the boys' sectional soccer game with Danielle McQuillan.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve.
Due to some lack of space and crew. The Bears have traveled to Lake High School tonight, where the winner of this game will move on to the District 4 district tournament. The Lake Flyers come into this game at 16-6 overall and 13-1 in the NBC, the Northern Buckeye Conference. The Bryan Golden Bears come into this game at 6-16 overall and 2-5 in the NWAL. We're just getting started here tonight as both teams are warming up with about 9 minutes until game time. It's the Oberlin-Turnbull countdown to first serve. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. We're going to take this time out and come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Welcome back to Golden Bear Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan's Park and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, and the Veterans Service of Williams County. This is the first season the Lady Bears are playing in the D4 tournament, as the girls' sports has transitioned to adding additional divisions this season. The Lady Bears were previously in Division 2, so with that being said, we couldn't really find a recent matchup between the Lady Bears and the Lady Flyers for volleyball, if there ever has been. So let's meet these teams. First, we're going to introduce the Lake High School Flyers. The Lady Flyers are coached by Amy Vorse and assisted by Stacy Cromer. They have quite a few underclassmen on their team with only 3 seniors on the roster. They are currently 16-1 overall. They finished first in the NBC with a record of 13-1. Their only league loss came from a game with Eastwood. However, they did beat them earlier in a league game this season. Lake has been league champions for the last 5 seasons. In their last 5 games, Lake has gone 4-1 with wins over Fostoria, Otsego, Rossford, and Maumee. Their loss came from Olmsted Falls and what appears to be a doubleheader game day for them. Now we will introduce your Bryan Golden Bears. The Golden Bears are coached by Mel Reinhart and assisted by Karen Meister, Jess Robb, and Bree Cole. The Lady Bears have 4 seniors on their team this year. They are currently 6-16 overall, and they finished 2-5 in the NWAL. In their last 5 games, Bryan has gone 4-1 with wins over Hudson, Lima Central Catholic Striker, and Wauseon. Their loss came from Coldwater, which appears to be a doubleheader game for the Bears as well. Bryan's 6 wins on the season have actually come in their last 8 games they have played. We're going to take a look at the bracket for this sectional and district tournament. So the game we are hosting today is on the top bracket line. This is the sectional final game between the number 1 seed, Lake, and the number 8 seed, Bryan. The winner of this game will move on to the district semifinal game for Division 4. This game will take place on Monday, October 21st at 6 p.m. and will be played at Gibsonburg High School. They will play the winner of number 4 seed, Vermilion, and the number 5 seed, Sandusky Perkins. This bracket will extend into the district final game, which then will be on Wednesday, October 23rd at 6 p.m. The winner of the bracket will then move on to the regional tournament. We're going to take this time out and come back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary, 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Yeah. All right, welcome back. We're going to go over each team's keys for today's games. The keys for today's games is sponsored by Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers. The Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. They have consistently remained number one in Williams County and the surrounding areas since 2007. Call us for all of your real estate needs. Each of today's team keys were provided to us from their coaches and what they feel they need to focus on to win today's game. We're going to look at Lake's three keys for today's game. They've said their number one key for today is aggressive serving. Number 2 is good ball control. And number 3, attacking, not allowing for tips and rolls on offense. Now we're going to look at Bryan's 3 keys for today. They say their 3 keys are number 1, limit the errors and earn points. Number 2, win at the net with hitting and blocking. And number 3, be aggressive in every aspect of the game. We also want to thank our 3 officials that have been assigned to this evening's games. Our officials segment is sponsored by the Tri-State Vision Center. Tri-State Vision Center has been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either our Bryan or Montpelier offices for all your eye care needs. Tonight's officials are Ronald Frank, Karen Schultz, Linda Rossler, and Todd Murphy. We're about 2 minutes away from game time. We're going to take a quick time out, then be back with more coverage on tonight's volleyball sectional final game.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us in tonight's sectional finals volleyball game at Lake High School. The game is getting close to beginning, so let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. Starting lineups are sponsored by Debbie's Dairy Freeze, serving you ice cream, soups, sandwiches, and more. Victories taste sweeter with Debbie's. Call ahead with your order at 419-636-5606. It appears that Lake has won the serve, so they will be serving first, while Bryan will be receiving first. Lake's starting lineup in serving order will be number 4, Lucy Booz, number 3, Savannah Saunders, number 17, Lainey Meadows, number 16, Sid Brown, Number 10, Mila Vorst, and number 5, Kira Majors. Lake will also have a libero in this evening who will be in the white jersey. This will be number 13, Sydney Marchetto. Bryan's starting lineup and serving order will be number 3, Mackenzie Mason, number 7, Kenzie Worth, number 21, Giselle Kidston, number 4, Nora Koonsman, number 15, Miley Mason, and number 6, Claire Stever. Tonight's national anthem is sponsored by the Veteran Services of Williams County. They're getting ready to do that now. All right, before with our lineups, I did forget to mention that Bryan will also have a libero this evening. She will be in the purple jersey, and that will be number 3, Mackenzie Mason. I'm going to go ahead and announce each team, so we'll listen to them, announce who's on the teams here. All right, looks like our teams are going to go ahead and wish each other good luck, and then we'll be underway. Going to get a little cheer in, and then our refs will check the lineups, and then we'll be ready to go here. Just a reminder, we are here for sectional final volleyball, varsity volleyball game. Lake will be serving first, and looks like we're about to get underway here. First set. And Bryan starts off with a kill. That was number 7, Kenzie Worth. And Kenzie will actually go back to serve right now. Kenzie leads the team in aces from the serving line by quite a few. Ball will quickly go back to Lake here, and Bryan will serve receive. Good help from the back row, and sends a free ball over to Lake. Nice swing by number 10, Mila Vorst, in the front row for Lake. And Lake will serve again. Back serving for Lake is number 11, Callie Connolly. Good swing from Bryan. And another swing outside by number 21, Giselle Kidston. And that was number 10, Mila Vorst again from Lake, trying to get a tip over. Misses that tip, so it is Bryan's point. Subbing in is number 5, Mary Blue for Bryan, and she'll be back to serve. Tipped from Lake by number 17. And a kill for Bryan, number 6, Claire Stever. Mary Blue back to serve again. Nice dig up from Mary Blue, number 5 in the back row. A little miss hit right there. So it'll be Lake's ball. Back to serve for Lake is number 18, Audrina Roundtree. Nice swing by Nora Koonsman. Oh, and a great help in the back row by Lake. Sends a free ball over to Bryan. Swinging again. And a kill from number 9, Aaliyah Schilling from Bryan. Subbing in for Lake is number 10, Mila Vorst, but she will be subbed out with the libero in the back row, number 13, Sydney Marchetto. Back to serve Bryan, number 4 is Nora Koonsman. Oh, great up by Nora Koonsman, but a kill for number 5, Lake, Kara Majors. Mackenzie Mason will check in as libero for Nora Koonsman in the back row. Serving for Lake is number 3, Savannah Saunders. And that'll be an ace for Savannah. And another great swing from Aaliyah Schilling, number 9 for Bryan. Bryan will take the ball back here. And subbing in is number 15, Miley Mason, and she will go back to serve. Aaliyah Schilling's already got 2 kills tonight and 39 kills on the season. Good attempt from number 3, Mackenzie Mason, but that will be a kill for number 5, Lake's Kira Majors. Subbing in for Lake is number 16, Sydney Brown. And back to serve is number 17, Lainey Meadows. Ball is set to the back row for an attack from back row on Lake's side. Getting control on our side, swinging from Kenzie Worth, number 7 on Bryan. Great dig by number 5, Mary Blue. Going to set that back up. They're going to call Miley Mason there for a double hit on the set. So back to serve again for Lake is number 17, Lainey Meadows. Bryan will send a free ball over. Lake will set it up to the right side hitter, number 1, Kennedy Falkenberg. And that ball just lands in, as the official there showed us. So that'll be a kill for Bryan. Subbing is number 21, Giselle Kidston. And back to serve will be number 6, Claire Stever. Kind of back and forth here at their score. Our main stop scoreboard reading Lake 7, Bryan 6. Great dig by number 3, Mackenzie Mason. Set outside to Giselle Kidston, number 21. And she'll get a kill from a little miscommunication on Lake's side. And Claire Stever will go back to serve again. Score is tied, 7-7 here. Ball will go back to Lake there on a missed serve. And back to serve for Lake is the libero number 13, Sydney Marchetto. Back row attack for number 3, Mackenzie Mason. Ball will be set to the middle, Mila Vorst, and that's a good dig by Mackenzie Mason in the back row with a tip from Kenzie Worth. Ball set back outside on Lake's side with a kill from number 16, Sydney Brown. Good pass from number 6, Claire Stever. Set up to Kenzie Worth, number 7. And that will be a kill. Kenzie Worth has 181 kills on the season, leading Bryan's offense. And back to serve will be libero number 3, Mackenzie Mason. Ball set up in the middle to Mila Vorst again for Lake, but on a miss hit, ball will go back to Bryan. And we're tied again at 9-9. And Mackenzie Mason will miss her serve, so we'll send the ball back to Lake. Subbing in for Lake is number 4, Lucy Booz, and she will be back to serve. And she will get an ace there, so ball will go back to them for another serve. That ball was tipped from number 21, Giselle Kidston. So back to serve again will be number 4, Lucy Booz for Lake. And that serve will go out, so ball will go back to Bryan here. Subbing in for Bryan is number 9, Aaliyah Schilling. And back to serve will be number 7, Kenzie Worth. We'll have another missed serve here on Bryan's side. Fortunately, a couple unforced errors over there. You get some serves in play. Make Lake gain their points there. Looks like our ref is telling some boys to turn their flash off here. And then we'll get going again. Back to serve for Lake is number 11, Callie Connolly. Good pass for number 6, Claire Seaver. Ball set outside. Number 9, Aaliyah Schilling. We tipped off the block. Sent over from number 3, Savannah Saunders. And number 9, Aaliyah Schilling hitting the ball again. Blocked from Bryan's side, but Claire Seaver will send that ball back over. Great block in the front row from Nora Kunzman and Aaliyah Schilling. But then a little miscommunication on Bryan's side. Ball will go back to Lake over here. Still back serving number 11, Kaylee Connolly. Ball set outside. Aaliyah Schilling again, number 9. Good dig on Lake's side. Ball comes back to the right side hitter. She will miss her hit, and ball will come back to Bryan. Checking in for Bryan, number 5, Mary Blue, and she'll go back to serve. Mary Blue has 16 aces on the season. And a great hit from number 10, Mila Vorst. She leads Lake's offense with 207 kills on the season. Back to serve for Lake is number 18, Audrina Roundtree. Bring that ball back in play here. Bryan will send a free ball over. Passed up and set to the middle hitter, number 5, Kira Majors. She will miss her hit, so ball will go back to Bryan's side for another serve. Subbing in for Lake is number 10, Mila Vorst, but she'll be subbed out for the libero again. And back to serve is number 4 for Nora Kunzman for Bryan. Ball set to number 5, Kira Majors again. And they will call no touch on that hit, just a miss hit. Back to serve again will be Nora Kunzman for Bryan. Our main stop scoreboard does read 15-13. Lake up by 2. Main stop, open when you need them. You're always there, main stop, with Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. Ball hits the net there, help out back row. Good up by Nora Kunzman. Ball sent, free ball over by Ava Newbig. That ball will go out of the end line, resulting in a Lake point. Subbing in for Lake is number 1, Kennedy Falkenberg. And back to serve will be number 3, Savannah Saunders. Good help there by number 7, Kenzie Worth, but just couldn't get to that ball. Ball will go back to Lake here. Attacking the ball is number 6, Claire Stever. Great swing, a good dig on Lakeside, number 13. And then a kill from number 17 on Lakeside, Lainey Meadows. Bryan will call a timeout here with their main stop scoreboard showing 18-13 Lake ahead. This is the first set of our sectional final volleyball game. Winner of this game will move on to the district tournament, which will take place at Gibsonburg High School. Been back and forth here quite a bit throughout the first set. Bryan looking to get a couple points here to get that scoreboard back evened up. And we will be back here to serve. Score 18-13. Back to serve will still be number 3, Savannah Saunders for Lake. Good pass from Mary Blue in the back row. Ball set outside, number 6, Claire Stever. Ball set to the right side here for Lake, and that will result in a kill from number 1, Kennedy Falkenberg. Savannah Saunders still back to serve. Number 9, Aaliyah Schilling with a good swing. He snapped her wrist a little bit, bring that ball back in. It was just out, back on the end line. It is now 2013. Lake going on a little running streak here with some points. Bryan needs to get out of this so they can get the ball back here and serve. That ball will go out and result in a Lake ace from Savannah Saunders. And that ball will go out deep for Lake, and the ball will go back here to Bryan. Back to serve, and subbing in is number 15, Miley Mason. Ball will be set to number 1 on Lakeside. Good up by Mary Blue. Kenzie Worth will take that ball herself, but a good dig on Lakeside. And that was a great swing from Lake's number 17, Lainey Meadows. Meadows, another leader on the Lake offense with 149 kills, and she will go back to serve now. Oh, good help there from Miley Mason. Get that ball over good by Claire Stever. And a swing from Kara Majors will go out. And we'll be back to Bryan's ball. Subbing in number 21, Giselle Kidston. And back to serve will be number 6, Claire Stever. Claire has 14 aces on the season. We'd like to add a few more here to help Bryan out. And that will be a kill on Lakeside from a tip. And Mila Vorst will check back in. And they will call that a double hit on number 15, Miley Mason. That will lead us to 24-15 Lake, and there'll be set point here. Back to serve is number 13, Sydney Marchetto. Good up there by Mackenzie Mason in the back row. Set to Kenzie Worth with the tip. And that ball goes back to the right side, and a kill for number 1, Kennedy Falkenberg. And that is the end of set 1 with a score of 25-15.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
At
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything.
We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
And we are back here for set 2. Lake will lead in set 1. Bryan will start with the serve this game. Just tight game pretty much there till the end when Lake kind of pulled away. So Bryan kind of hoping to stick this one out here and win set 2 here. This is a best of 5 series, so first team to get to 3 set wins will win. And starting off with the missed serve, and the ball will go back to Lake here. Subbing in is number 4, Lucy Booz. And hopefully Bryan gets the ball back quickly here. And that will result in an ace from number 4, Lacey Booz. She does have 39 aces on the season, which appears to be their second highest amount on the team. I'm sorry, third highest amount. Number 4, Nora Koonsman with a great swing, but a good up on Lake's side. And a tip, but a great dig by number 6, Claire Stever. And another swing, a little miscommunication on Bryan's side. That was a great up by Claire Stever. We just need to kind of tame that out a little bit to help her out on defense there. Number 4 still back to serve for Lake, Lucy Booz. Ball will be set back to Kenzie Worth, and she'll try to help out that set. A little tight to the net there. And ball will go back to Lake here. Lake took a quick lead here, up 4-0. Bryan needs the ball back now. And that will help him out with a missed serve from Lakeside. And back to serve will be number 7, Kenzie Worth. Kenzie Worth is probably Bryan's best server with 43 aces on the team. Someone they probably want back serving. And the ball will be set outside with a miss hit from Lake, and that ball will come back for Kenzie Worth to serve another. Ball is set to the back row here. Good attack, but good up by number 6, Claire Stever, and ball set to Nora Koonsman, who will get the kill. And an assist from Kenzie Worth. We'd like to keep this ball back in Kenzie Worth's hands for as long as possible, back on the serving line. Bears get a few in a row here. Main stop scoreboard rating 4-3. Ball gets set to the middle to Mila Vorst here. And a block from our side from, I believe, number 4, Nora Koonsman. And they couldn't handle it over there on Lakeside, so ball will come back here to Bryan's side again. And we have a tie score here, 4-4 in the second set of this game. With a missed serve, the ball will go back to Lake here, and subbing in is number 11, Callie Connolly, and she will go back to serve for Lake. Good receive from Bryan's side, and ball will go back to number 4, Nora Koonsman, with ball just going out there in the end line. A little miscommunication on Bryan's side here will result in an ace for Lake and number 11, Callie Connolly. Connolly leads the team in aces at 42, tied with Meadows on their team. Kenzie Worth will send that ball over herself on a tight pass, and a swing from Mila Vorst will result in an kill from Lakeside, and that will result in a timeout call from Bryan. Main stop scoreboard reading 8-4. Lake. Main stop open when you need them. You're always near a main stop with Thirsty Thursday, every Thursday. Lake does lead this series here, 1-0, best of 5, so first team to 3 sets here. Bryan needs to get out here. Hopefully this timeout will help, and we'll get the ball back here. All right, both teams will make their way back out to the court here. And still back to serve for Lake is number 11, Callie Connolly. Ball gets set out into the middle with number 4, Nora Koonsman, but the ball will be blocked by Lake and resulting in a Lake point. Ooh, ball just falls over there, but good up from Bryan's side, and the ball will get sent over by number 21, Giselle Kidston. And another swing by number 10, Vorst, but a good up there and a good touch on the block. We'll call double hit on Bryan's side. Not sure what number they're calling this on. They did not signal it, but that will result in a Lake point. Good up by Mackenzie Mason. Ball set outside, and number 9, Aaliyah Schilling. And that will give her a kill with a little touch on the net there. Aaliyah Schilling does have 39 kills on the season, adding a few more this game today. Back to serve will be number 5, Mary Blue. Ball is set to the middle, Mila Vorst. Not sure we were in the right defense there. Looked like that side was wide open. Vorst will sub out, but that will bring in number 5, Kira Majors. Looks like they're kind of alternating, 2 of Lake's most aggressive offensive players. Good up by Claire Stever. Number 4, Nora Koonsman will get the kill on that. Nora is second on the team with 159 kills this season, and she will go back to serve. Good serve by Nora. Ball set to Kira Majors again. Notice nobody was there, so she will get a kill on that tip. And number 1 will be subbing in for Lake. That is Kennedy Falkenberg. But back to serve will be number 3, Savannah Saunders. Good help from number 3, Mackenzie Mason. Claire Seaver will try to swing at that ball, but the ball will go into the net, resulting in a Lake point. Kenzie Worth sends that ball over to help her team out. They are able to play that ball, and a kill from number 5, Kara Majors. Bryan just need to settle in here and make the plays that we're making before. Kind of eliminate those big hitters on Lakeside, but getting up big blocks there. Good up from Mary Blue. Ball will be set outside to Claire Stever with a good swing, but a good dig on Lakeside. Number 17 on the swing for Lake. Ball gets set backwards to Aaliyah Schilling, number 9. And she'll take that cross court there and get a kill. She's had some good swings today. We'll probably want to keep setting her for a little bit, but she will sub out, and Miley Mason will come in to serve. Deep serve from Miley Mason. Ball gets set to Kira Majors again. Again, it just keeps looking like they're setting between Vorst and Majors quite a bit, so Bryan just needs to adjust and get some touches on their block to help their defense out. Number 17 back to serve for Lake, Lainey Meadows. Meadows also with 42 aces on the season, and they will call Miley Mason for another double hit on that set. She needs to get her feet set under that ball to hopefully help her out. They're going to sub in number 2, Kelsey Thiel. I believe she will take over as setter here for Bryan. Just a couple double hits on Miley Mason. Good serve from Lakeside, but good defense on our side. And a good idea for Mary Blue in the back row, but that ball will go out. Lake is kind of pulled away here a little bit, and it is 17-7 Lake in the second set of this game. Bryan needs to get under control a little bit and get this ball back here. Short serve will result in an ace for Meadows. And Coach Reinhardt wants to have another conversation with her girls, so she will call a timeout. Timeouts are 1 minute long. And they can talk up for that 1 minute. Again, this is a best out of 5 game. So first team to 3 wins does win the game. Lake will quickly head back out to the floor. They kind of want to keep that momentum going. Bryan having a little longer conversation over there, just trying to make some adjustments and trying to get the momentum back on their side. Still serving for Lake is number 17, Lainey Meadows, and she will get an ace off that serve. Main stop scoreboard reading 19-7 here. And they're going to try to mix some things up here and sub in 21 Giselle Kidston and see if they can get out of this rotation. And she will have a nice pass to help them out. Ball out of control there, though, on that pass, and resulting in another Lake point here. Bryan needs to just up their communication a little bit on their side and calm down to get out of this. Dug themselves a hole, but set not over, so they just need to get that ball back here. Set to the backside for Claire Stever, who will send a push over. And number 5, Kira Majors for Lake will get another kill on that ball. Meadows been back to serve for quite a number of serves here, so just need to get her out of that rhythm and get our ball back. And then we'll call a double hit there on Kelsey Thiel. No, Kelsey hasn't set too much in the varsity season, so just trying to get her adjusted and trying to make some changes to see what they can do here. Getting a little frazzled on the Bryan side, so we're going to try to mix some stuff up and put Mary Blue back in. Good up by Kenzie Worth, and she'll set that ball. That was a beautiful set by number 2, Kelsey Thiel, and a kill for number 7, Kenzie Worth. hopefully this gives them some momentum back in. Giselle Kidston subbing back in is to play front row. And number 6, Claire Seaver, back to serve. Good serve from Claire Seaver. Ball will be put outside for Lake and a dig, and we're going to bring that ball back over. So let's get ourselves set back up for the backside attack from number 1 on Lake's side. Ooh, good hustle. Ball goes out of the antenna and then over onto Lake's side. So that ball is out and will be Lake's point there. It is 24-8 on our main stop scoreboard, and that will be set point here for Lake. Back to serve for Lake is number 13, Sydney Marquetto. Kelsey Thiel sets the ball up to Kenzie Worth there in the front row, who tips it with a good up on Lakeside, but now they got a free ball, so let's see if Bryan can use this here. Good idea on the tight pass from Kelsey Thiel, and a good swing, but we just couldn't get there, and that will result in a Lake kill, and that will end our second set with 25-8. Lake is up 2-0 here.
Discover top quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan Built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan Built.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, since 1922, we've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
All right, welcome back here as we're going to head into our third set. Lake is up 2-0. And if they win this set, they will be the winners of this sectional final volleyball game and move on to the district tournament. Bryan been hanging in there, but just a few missed errors and some motivation killers. So hopefully we can see them come back here and take this set so we can go into the fourth set. Lake should have the serve here as our refs check the lineups. And they will. So number 4, Lucy Booz, will be back to serve for Lake. Starting the third set here, 0-0 score. And a good up from Giselle Kidston. And a push from Kenzie Worth. Back up to Mila Vorst there. And a little bit of confusion whether there was a touch on the block or not from Lakeside. The refs are saying bot ball was out and no touch. And it will be Bryan's ball. Subbing in is number 9, Aaliyah Schilling, and back to serve, Kenzie Worth. We'd like to see this ball, again, stay in Kenzie Worth's hands for a little while. She's got a pretty good serve in that back row there. Fortunately, that ball will go out, and ball will go back to Lake pretty quickly here. Bryan needs to settle in and kind of control those unforced errors that they're bringing upon themselves and make Lake do the work. Back to serve number 11, Kaylee Connolly. Good pass from Claire Stever. Ball set to the middle. Number 4, Nora Koonsman. Kind of got jumbled up with their feet there, and a miss hit will send the ball back to Lakeside. Like to see us get out of this serve receive pretty quickly here so we can take the ball back without getting in a hole. Number 9, Aaliyah Schilling on that swing. And ball set back there. Good up by Claire Stever. Nice dig by her. And ball set back out to Giselle Kidston. And a dig on Lakeside. And Mila Vorst. Woo! Good help there from the front row with a good up from Mackenzie Mason. And a good touch on that block. Nora does a good job there in the front row helping out with that block. And a swing from Aaliyah Schilling. Help from Giselle Kidston. Lots going on here. But a push from Claire Stever. And back to Mila Vorst with a kill. That was a good rally there. Just needs to finish that ball so Bryan can take that point. But lots of good ups on their side and lots of good swings. So just need to finish. Back to serve will still be number 11, Kelly Connolly for Lake. Ball set to Nora Koonsman there. And they'll send the ball back to Mila Vorst. With a good up. Good idea there from Mackenzie Mason. But that will result in a kill from Mila Vorst. And they're just going to keep setting her and Kira Majors when she's in the front row because they see that's working for them. So just got to adjust here on the Bryan side to make things happen for them. Good pass from Mackenzie Mason. And ball set back to Giselle Kidston with a good swing. And that's a nice roll shot there and a great up by Mackenzie Mason. And back to Nora Koonsman with a good swing. And there we go. That was another good rally by both sides. And great to see Bryan take the point on that from a miss hit by Lake. And back to serve will be number 5, Mary Blue. Ball's going to go outside this time with a tip and a good up by Kenzie Worth, and she'll send it back to Mary Blue from a back row attack. Good idea from Mary Blue with a short ball there. Ooh, it looked like a double hit from their setter, but that ball was not called. But they will call an up on our side, or a lift on our side from one of our players. Kind of hard to see past that ref there. One of our front row players kind of pushed that ball up with their hands, and that is considered a lift. So that ball will go back to Lake. Ball goes back to the right side from Nora Koonsman with a good swing. And ball goes outside there on Lakeside. Good up by Claire Stever. That's a great dig on her side and a great set from Kenzie Worth. Oh, back out to her. Not sure she was quite ready for that hit, but swung at it a little bit low. Good things happening. On Bryan's side, they just got to kind of finish there. Serving on Lakeside is number 18, Audrina Roundtree. Good up by Mary Blue. Kenzie Worth will set that ball to number 4, Nora Koonsman, who will find that open corner and take the kill there. Again, Nora's got quite a few kills on the season, leading second in the team with 159 kills. Another assist from Kenzie Worth there. And she has 262 assists on the season. Number 4, back to serve, Nora Koonsman. Good up from Claire Stever. Claire Stever does a great job in the back row there for Bryan, but a miss hit will lead to Lake's ball. Mackenzie Mason checking back in for Bryan as libero number 3. And number 3 will be back to serve for Lake as well, Savannah Saunders. Tight ball there, sends that ball right back down where number 1, Kennedy Falkenberg for Lake will get the kill. Our main stop scoreboard rating 8-3. Bryan needs to get out of this now to not dig too big of a hole. Dig too big of a hole here. Another tight pass sends the ball over. Makes it kind of easy for Lake when we're sending those balls over, and that will result in another kill for them, Kennedy Falkenberg. We don't want to make it too easy for them, so we need to get those passes under control so we can have some offense on our side because Good things happen when we swing hard at the ball and hit the ball. Great set to the outside by Kenzie Worth, and Claire Stever will send it over with a push and a dig from Mackenzie Mason, number 3. Back to Aaliyah Shelley, number 9. That ball will go out, and the ball will be sent back to Lake. Looks like Aaliyah kind of swung at that, but didn't quite finish her swing, so the ball kind of kept traveling out. An adjustment here, and Ava Newbig will send that ball over for Bryan. And then a great block from Claire Stever and Ava Newbig on Bryan's side to help them out. Great up by Mary Blue in the back row, and ball sent back to Ava Newbig for another big swing. In the middle, back to Kira Majors with a great block from Ava Newbig. She's doing a great job there in the front row for Bryan, helping out their defense for sure. And another great up from Mary Blue. Ball sent back out to Claire Stever with a push. And a tip there. Oh, we were not prepared for that. But great rally on both sides. Lots of great swings, lots of good ups. And you'll still be back serving number 3, Savannah Saunders. And we had a shoe tie there on Lakeside, so we'll get back going here. And that will be an ace for Savannah Saunders. And we're going to make a sub here. Number 2, Kelsey Thiel is going to check in. Try to mix something up, and hopefully we can get out of this serve receive and get the ball back on our side. Ball set up to Ava Newbig. Great swing by her. She's swinging hard. Let's keep setting her up. And doing a good job on that block, but that will be a miss hit on Lakeside, so we will get the ball back here. Miley Mason will be checking in to serve. Some ball bouncing in the corner maybe, or something going on over there. And Miley Mason back to serve here with a good serve. Ball set up to Kira Majors. And that will be another kill. Not quite getting a block up quick enough on those quick sets on their side. And giving her a lot of open room to find a hole in our side of the floor. Number 17 for Lake will be back to serve, and that's Lainey Meadows. Refs are going to boot some people up on the stands here. And number 17 back to serve for Lake. Received by Mary Blue, set out to Kenzie Worth, number 7. She had a roll shot to the corner there, and a tip, and a good up from Mary Blue. Nice dig. Back to Kenzie Worth with a good swing, but a good dig on Lakeside, and back to Kira Major. And the ball will land in on the line for another kill. Main stop scoreboard reading 14-4. And that ball will drop in front of Mackenzie Mason there for another ace on Lakeside. Still serving is number 17, Lainey Meadows. Lake really does have the momentum right now, so we'd like to see them get out of this serve receive and find some momentum back on Bryan's side. That was a great pass and set outside to Kenzie Worth with a good set. Touched on the block. And they're going to send a free ball. Let's use this free ball here and hopefully find a kill on our side. Good idea from Kenzie Worth. That ball will go out of the sideline and result in a Lake point. Coach Reinhardt would like to chat with her girls again before this gets too out of control here. Main stop scoreboard reading 16-4. Main stop open when you need them. You're always near main stop with Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. Lake is up 2-0. And if they win this set, they will take the match and move on to the district tournament. Lake will head back out to the floor first here. Bryan's volleyball team does have 4 seniors on their team this year. I know they would hate to see their season end, so they're going to push here to try to fight for this win. Number 17, Laney Meadows, still back to serve for Lake. Ooh, good up there by Claire Stever, and that'll be sent over by number 15, Miley Mason. Set back up to Kira Majors in the middle there, and she will get a quick kill for a Lake point. She's had quite a few number of kills this evening, and had to find a way to control her hits and get a touch on the block to slow that ball down for your defense on Bryan's side. Ball gets sent outside to Kenzie Worth. She'll have a good roll shot, and that will give her a kill, assisted by Mackenzie Mason from the back row. Giselle Kidston, number 21, will check in for Bryan, and back to serve will be number 6, Claire Stever. Claire has 14 aces on the season. And that's a good serve from her. Tight to the net. Set outside there on Lakeside. Claire Stever hustles over there, but will result in a Lake ace. And number 10, Mila Vorst, will check back in. Her and Kira Majors alternate in the middle there, so they'll just keep rotating with those offensive hitters. And a good backside set to Ava Newbig. That ball will go into the net and go back to Lake. Number 13, Sydney Marchetto, back to serve for Lake. Kenzie Mason with the good pass and set up to Ava Newbig on the backside. A touch on the block from Lakeside and set to the back row there. And that ball will go out. So the ball will go back to Bryan's side. Number 4, Nora Koonsman checking back in, and number 3, Mackenzie Mason, will go back to serve for Bryan. Ball will be passed up and then set to the outside. Ooh, with a good swing on Lakeside, but a good dig on our side by Mackenzie Mason, just slightly over the net, and that will give, ooh, we thought maybe a kill on Lakeside, but they're going to call her over the net, saying she reached over that net onto Bryan's side and pushed that ball back down, saying it never actually crossed the line. So that will go back to Bryan and be a Bryan point. Unfortunately, we will then miss a serve for another unforced error and quickly give the ball back to Lake. Number 4 will check in for Lake, and that is Lucy Bowes. Ball gets set to the back row to Claire Stever with the swing from the back row. And a dig on Lakeside. And a kill for Lake. Scoreboard is reading 21-7 here. Miley Mason going to set that ball out to number 4, Nora Koonsman, with a good swing but a good up, and they're going to take that ball to the back row in Lakeside. A good up by Claire Stever, and then set back to Kenzie Worth in the back row. Back to Mila Vorst. Oh, and a good up by Claire Stever, and that'll help out. Kenzie Worth sends that ball over on a tip. Ball goes to the backside on Lakeside. Good up by Miley Mason. Oh, but Mila Vorst will find that hole and result in another Lake ace. I'm sorry, Lake kill. Still back serving for Lake is number 4, Lucy Booz. That ball will travel out and go back to Bryan. And we have number 7, Kenzie Worth, back serving, and number 2, Kelsey Thiel, checking in to play front row. Kenzie Worth with the good serve. Looked like it was going to be a nice deep serve, but it just goes out on the end line. Normally she is one of their better servers, has had a couple missed serves this evening. Back serve will be number 11. Callie Connolly for Lake, and a miss free ball there will result in a game point, 24-8 for Lake here. Ball gets set back to Giselle Kidston. And a good up by Claire Stever, helped out by Mackenzie Mason, sent back over from number 21, Giselle Kidston again. Number 17, Meadows with that with that swing. And sent back over from a dig from Claire Stever and a nice block in the middle from Nora Koonsman. Nora leads the team in blocks with 45 blocks on the year. Does a good job there in the middle for Bryan. And back to serve will be number 5, Mary Blue. Oh, miss set there on Lakeside. Will send a free ball over. Kenzie Worth will set that ball outside to number 6, Claire Stever. And that will give her a kill on some miscommunication on Lakeside. Let's hope they gain some momentum back here and get on a roll here. Mary Blue, number 5, still back serving for Bryan. Ball set outside to number 17, Meadows. A good dig by number 3, Mackenzie Mason. And set back out to number 6, Claire Stever. That ball will be digged by Marquetto on Lakeside. The end ref is signaling some signal saying the ball was out. And that will be game point. Lake will win 25-10 in this third set. We'll be right back.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Today's game is brought to you by Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, and the Veterans Services of Williams County. The next Golden Bear Sports Network game will be tomorrow, October 18th, as the football team hosts Wauseon for Military Appreciation Night. We would like to thank our crew, Director Krista Bruner. Camera, John Tripodi. BHS Athletics, Nathan Keel and Teresa Kuzma. Golden Bear Photography, Matt Neff and Stephanie Ponzak. And GBSN Executive Producer Chris Malinga. This broadcast is produced by the Golden Bear Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions of accounts of the game without the express written consent of Bryan City School District, is prohibited. One final time for all of us at the Golden Bear Sports Network. I'm Samantha Molina. Again, your final score is Lake 3 sets, Bryan 0 sets. Have a great night, everybody.